Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Endless Life, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Hello, I'm Brother Charles, and we have another fantastic topic for discussion today. We like to base our discussions on biblical principles and biblical scriptures, so therefore, we have another fantastic topic. But before we do that, let me say this here, my friend. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right, my friends. Today, our topic is one that we all come in contact with. It's one that we all need and we all have to have, and it's called knowledge. That's right, knowledge. Knowledge. And it's found in the book of Hosea, the fourth chapter, in the sixth verse. Hosea 4 and 6. For lack, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's what it states. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Very interesting, isn't it? It sure is. But before we get into our discussion, let me say this here, my friend. Let me say this here. If today is the day that you came upon the planet, happy birthday to you, my friend. Happy birthday to you. Why? Because you are somebody. And let me say, happy birthday to you. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Knowledge. Very. What is knowledge? Knowledge, the ability to get the job done. Is the ability, you know about something. You're acquainted with. You know how to deal with it. You can handle it. You have the knowledge of how to get it done. You know how to. You're familiar with. In other words, you are acquainted with. You know the ins and outs of. You know how to deal with knowledge. It's very important that we understand how important knowledge is, my friend. So there are two types of knowledge that we're going to look at today. One is sense knowledge, and the other one is revelation knowledge, revealed knowledge, that which is revealed to you in the spirit. And then there's the sense knowledge, that which you acquire through your senses: see, hear, taste, smell. So this is knowledge that you acquire through senses. And then there's the knowledge that you acquire through the spirit, revelation knowledge, and sense knowledge. Let's talk about these two knowledges right quick. Before we get into that, let me say this here to you. Thank you for tuning in. I do not take anything for granted. I do not take anything for granted. We thank you for tuning in. You are somebody. Okay? Now, sense knowledge is that knowledge that we acquire through study, through our senses, that we acquire this knowledge through memory. We acquire knowledge on how to do things through our senses. You know, we learn how to fix things through our senses, through trial and error. This is the knowledge that we acquire through our senses. We taste something. We have a knowledge of how it tastes because we have experienced it through our senses. We smell things. We have a knowledge of that because we experienced it through our senses. So that which we acquire, that which we learn how to do, is that knowledge that we acquire through our senses. Those of us who have skills and technical abilities to fix things and do things. This comes through sense knowledge. I've seen individuals that tear transmissions down and put it back together, and oh, that's tremendous. You know that's a God-given gift. That's a gift. But he developed that gift through sense knowledge. So this is sense knowledge. Now, revelation knowledge is that knowledge that you acquire through the Spirit. It comes to you through intuition. Revelation knowledge. That knowledge is what you hear. You hear, but you don't hear. In the scripture, there's a saying when Jesus asks his disciples, it says, "Who do men say that I am?" And one of them said, "Well, you must be Elijah. Oh, you John the Baptist. You so and so." And Peter says, "Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus said, "Peter, flesh and blood then revealed this to you." And Peter said, "Okay." He said, "It was revealed to you by my Father which is in heaven." In other words, Peter didn't learn this by in somebody's book or something. Somebody didn't tell him. Nobody told him that this was revealed to him. It's called revelation knowledge. It's that which is revealed to you in the spirit realm. From a personal standpoint of view, I would say this in terms of revelation knowledge. Have you not listened to? There are two voices that you're going to come in contact with. There are two voices that you're going to hear, and these two voices. One will come tell you, say that first voice is one that you ought to listen to. That first voice, you say, "I'm going to work today," and I normally I go this right, and that first voice says, "You need to go another route this morning. Go somewhere else. Go take another route." And well, okay, I'll do it. Okay, and then you get on down the road and you find out that there was a huge accident there and people was tied up. You've been in that thing for hours, but you listen to the first voice. See, this is revelation now. This is intuition. It's revealed to you in the spirit realm. See, and this one makes it so intriguing that when you listen to that first voice, it takes away fear and doubt because you understand you get a reputation, a track record established by listening to that first voice. And you would get out of a lot of trouble and things by paying attention to your inward guidance. This is that voice that comes to you from within, not without. The scriptures say, they that follow him, they that worship must worship him in spirit and in truth. See, then there's another scripture that says that in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will well direct your paths. Now, you and I have the ability to understand that when we begin to listen. See, now there's a difference between hoping and knowing. Well, let me rephrase it. There's the difference between believing and knowing. I believe I can do this job. I believe I can do this. That's great. That sounds good. I believe I can do it. I can do it. And then there's the other side, knowing. I know I can do it. See, knowing comes from assurance. Knowing, I know this. I don't have no doubt. There is no room for doubt. I know this. I know I can do it. See, and so when you begin to know things, you see it from a different perspective. I know I can do this. See, when you know something, you know it from a stronger point of view. You don't have no doubt about it. You know it. See, so there is a difference between how we perceive and how we react to things. So knowledge is based upon your knowing and also your believing. See, I believe this is going to be all right. Yeah, knowledge, but see, let's look at it a little bit different. If I would tell you, say, go in and cook a cake. Oh, okay. I never cooked a cake a day in my life. How in the world am I doing? I have no knowledge not to cook no cake. Now, on the other hand, if you would tell me, say, go in there and cook a cake. What kind do you want? Now, see, the two answers. One is go in and cook a cake. I don't know. I never cooked one in my life. And then the other one is go and cook a cake. What kind do you want? There's one that's saying, well, I believe I might be able to do it. Maybe so. But then there's one that comes from assurance. What kind do you want? Others, I know how to cook a cake. See, we have the ability to know certain things. And when you know something, you know it. You don't have any doubt about it. It takes away any form of shape of doubt that can come to you. There's no room for doubt because what? You know that. See, so it's very interesting that you and I have the ability to increase our knowledge. There are some individuals that just don't want to learn anything. They don't want to learn anything. So you have to make peace with that fact. Some people just want to settle for mediocrity. They don't want to know. They don't want to know. So don't get upset over that. Don't get upset over that. See, but you and I have the ability to learn. We can increase our knowledge. You can increase your knowledge. And he says here, for lack of knowledge, my people are destroyed. Could that be a point that, these people have rejected knowledge? In other words, they don't want to do better. They don't want to increase their faith. They don't want to do better. And they're destroyed for that. When you get to the point where you don't want to do better, when you get to the point where you're not interested in increasing your value, not doing better for yourself and being better because you settle for mediocrity, then you, my friend, are going to be destroyed. Could it be that there's a close similarity between how we treat our fellow man and how things work out for us? Could it be that there's a close similarity to how mankind reacts upon the face of this planet, and that there's a close similarity between how we treat each other? And all the hurricanes and the tornadoes and earthquakes and all these things are happening in the natural realm. Could it be that there is a close correlation there? Is there any effect upon that? So we have to look at so many things. We're living in some exciting times now. There is no need for anybody saying he or she doesn't know anything. I don't know how to do that. You can learn, my friend. I mean, we're living in a knowledge explosion. Knowledge is everywhere. That knowledge is the new currency. What you know will determine how far you go. What you know lets people know who you are. See, what you know is what you've taken time to spend, to learn, to acquire knowledge in. So knowledge is very important. So when you and I go to the physicians, to the auto mechanic shop or whatever, we're going to those people because of what they know. See, you don't know how to fix yourself. You don't know how to do certain things. So you go to your physician. And your physician says, Doc, something's hurting over here. I don't know what it is, but it's hurting on this side. And he'll ask you some questions. And he said, okay, you have to do this now. Well, why does he know? Because he's learned. He acquired the knowledge to learn about the body. While you out there having a good time, he was in med school. So things are different because, if you and I don't take the time to really see how valuable knowledge is, then you and I will end up going down the wrong road. Knowledge, very important. For lack of knowledge, my people are destroyed. Why? Because you don't take the time to learn. You don't want to learn. Don't want to learn. Ask some people that don't want to learn. Ask some people that don't want to improve themselves. Don't get upset over that. Increase your knowledge. A lie will enslave you. The truth will free you. Have knowledge of the truth. And when you know the truth, a lie can't come close to you. If you don't know the truth, a lie can get all over you. A lie will keep you in bondage, whereas the truth will set you free. It is imperative that you understand, in essence, who you are. Have a knowledge of yourself. Study yourself. Study yourself. Know who you are. Increase your knowledge. And my friends, life will get better for you. Things will get better for you. When you know who you are, when things get better for you, it's because you have increased your knowledge. Increase your knowledge, my friend. If you don't do anything else, increase your knowledge. It's imperative that you understand this. For lack of knowledge, my people perish. Until next time, my friends, until next time, may the good Lord bless you. May love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as you walk upon this good planet that God has given us. And until then, my friend, you increase your knowledge. Whatever you do, increase your knowledge. You will come out on top. You sure will. Until next time, you be blessed.